What would you do if you saw a lone, battle-scarred lion staring at the horizon, standing over a fresh kill, then collapsing right in front of your lens? Would you call for help, take the shot, or stay silent, and find out why this wasn't just a death, but a legacy? Comment below what you would do. Before you hear the full story of the lion who refused to die forgotten. In the golden heart of the Serengeti, once ruled a lion whose roar shook the earth, Kumba, the king of an empire carved into the dust. His mane was thick, his eyes sharp, his presence unmatched. For years no challenger dared cross his shadow. But time is the only rival no king can defeat. His body grew slow, scarred by battles. His roar, once thunder, faded to gravel. And one dawn, beneath the rising sun, he was overthrown, cast out by younger, stronger males. Now Kumba walks alone. His frame is frail, his ribs show through his skin like memories of glory. Flies cling to his wounds. Each step drags through the tall grass, like a question left unanswered. But far away, through a camera lens, Ethan sees him. The legendary wildlife photographer returns after a decade and freezes as he recognizes those eyes. The same lion he once captured in his prime is now fading before his lens. But Kumba isn't dead yet. And as the sun bleeds over the horizon, two souls, one man, one beast, are about to share a final journey neither will forget. The Serengeti is not kind to the forgotten. Kumba, once a lion feared by all, now survives by instinct alone. He has no pride, no allies, no safety in numbers. The nights are colder, the winds whisper louder. Hyenas laugh in the dark, circling, waiting for him to fall. Vultures soar above him like shadows of time, sensing weakness. Every breath is a battle. Every step is pain. He no longer hunts as a predator, but scavenges like the prey he once devoured. His teeth are worn, his muscles withered. He sleeps with one eye open and wakes with hunger gnawing at his bones. Yet, the fire is still there, dimmed but burning. From a distance, Ethan watches. He documents every stumble, every snarl, every quiet defiance. He could intervene, but he won't. This is not a story of rescue. It's a story of truth. Through his lens, he sees not just a lion, but a legacy holding on. Kumba is not fighting death. He's fighting to matter, one more time. In a world that forgets its kings the moment they fall, Kumba walks on. Because even in fading breath, a true warrior doesn't surrender. The sky is heavy with morning fog. Dew clings to the grass like whispers from the night before. In this silence, something stirs. Kumba lifts his head. His nostrils flare. A scent. Blood. Nearby, a limping antelope trails behind its herd, wounded, vulnerable. This is it. Kumba's old heart pounds, not with fear, but with purpose. His limbs ache, his lungs burn, but something deeper awakens, older than pain, older than pride. The instinct of the hunter. The need to end not with a whimper, but with a roar. From a distant ridge, Ethan watches, breath caught in his throat. He senses it too. This is not just another hunt. This is a reckoning. The camera shakes in his hands, but he dares not blink. Kumba lowers his body, muscles trembling beneath scarred skin. Every step is a choice, to collapse or to rise, one last time. He chooses to rise. This isn't about hunger, it's about memory, about proving to the grass, the sky, the wind, that even a dying king can still command silence. As the fog begins to break, so does the stillness. The final chase begins. The grass barely rustles, but something ancient moves within it. Kumba is a shadow now, low to the earth, breath slow, eyes locked. The wounded antelope grazes ahead, unaware that destiny trails just meters behind. The savanna holds its breath. Even the birds fall silent. This is not the sprint of youth. This is the stalk of memory. Each paw step is deliberate, driven by will more than strength. His tail twitches once, a signal from an old life, a warrior's rhythm returning for one final verse. Ethan crouches in the brush, lens trembling, tears he doesn't understand rising in his eyes. He's not just filming a lion, he's witnessing the soul of the wild, refusing to die quietly. Suddenly, movement. Kumba lunges, not fast, not flawless, but full of fire. The antelope bolts, but the limp betrays it. The gap closes, dust explodes into the morning light. Then, impact. Kumba strikes true. The two bodies tumble, and when the dust settles, the king stands over his prize. Bloody, breathing hard. And then, he roars. Not for dominance, not for victory, but for remembrance. The sound echoes across the plains, one final heartbeat sent into the world. The prey lies still. The chase is over. For a moment, Kumba stands tall, his sides heaving, eyes blazing. He tears into the kill, not out of hunger, but ritual. A lion's right, a final reward. But his body, old and worn, cannot carry him further. He takes 3 bites, then falters. His legs tremble. His body lowers slowly, gently, like a warrior laying down his sword. And there, beside the lifeblood of his last triumph, Kumba collapses. He does not thrash, he does not fight. He exhales, long and steady, as if releasing everything, the pain, the pride, the kingdom he once ruled. Ethan steps closer now, camera lowered, heart pounding. He doesn't take another photo. There are no more moments to capture, only one to honor. Kumba's gaze drifts toward the horizon, where the sun is setting. That same horizon he once watched over, as king. And then, he is still. No tears are shed. But the wind softens, the savanna hushes. Nature knows when one of its titans has fallen. He did not die in defeat. He died as he lived, on his feet, in the wild, with pride in his breath and thunder in his chest. Ethan kneels beneath an old acacia tree, the same one Kumba once marked as the heart of his territory. With quiet hands, he gathers stones, forming a circle around the lion's resting place. No gravestone, no name. But in this sacred silence, a legacy is sealed. Later, back in his studio, Ethan prints 2 photographs. On the left, Kumba the king, mane full, eyes fierce, body strong. On the right, Kumba's last hunt, aged, scarred, but triumphant. 2 portraits, 2 eras, 1 soul. He hangs them side by side, not to mourn, but to remember. Because not every legend fades into silence. Some echo through time, through scars left on the land, through eyes that once ruled the wild, through those who choose to witness. In the final shot, a drone rises high above the Serengeti. Below, the lion's body rests beside his fallen prey, still as stone, bathed in the golden light of a setting sun. There are no words now. Only wind, only earth, only the echo of a roar that will never truly die. This was not the end of a lion. It was the final note of a life sung in thunder,